sorry, baby?
City Walk.
Where?
City Walk.
Where are we going?
Universal Studios. There's a monkey.
Oh, there's a blue monkey I was talking about.
They have KFC here.
Can you take a picture of the monkey, baby, please, from home? I'll do it. I know you want to do it, so.
Well, they have an itch sugar here. Look. That's so cute.
It's sugar? There's no signal here though for shit. Yep. Yep.
Johnny Rockets. Jamba Juice. They're so cute. Okay. Look at the dragon. Look at the dragon.
I know, it's on recording. It's a dragon.
You can watch food.
No, I'm just getting wet. From the pier? Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Never been?
It's your last day here. It's kind of sad.
I know. Yeah, today's our last day. We have to get back to work soon.
You do.
Well, I do, but that sucks. It's like a mini mall. We're almost at that big circle at that world of Universal Studios.
Popcorn.
Hopefully Universal Studios system is better than Abe. Yeah. Hopefully the system here is way better than Disneyland. Because it's I'll do a whole different story on that, but yeah, we're in it. We're here.
I can do that. I can do that.
Alright, now it's time for lines. Yeah. You're relaxed.
I'm more relaxed and more calm. My bladder. I got a small bladder. So
So when I need to go to the restroom, I need to go, bro. I gotta go.
We're in Universal Studios. So far, the crowd, it's not as bad as in Disneyland. There's actually space for me to walk in. Let me just say though, everybody is vaccinated since you do need that to get into the park. So that's good news. At least we know that everybody here has a shot.
Hey, my favorite.
Kung Fu Panda? It's right there, 10 minutes.
In there, please. I got you, bro.
No, bro.
I got you.
Oh, look, Hello Kitty. Oh, wow. Dude, it's so big.
It's okay.
But I can
Did they say the price? No, they don't.
No, it's not. It doesn't show.
Okay, let's go.
It doesn't really say. No, dice. ¿Vamos a entrar a este? ¿A Fu Panda o no?
No, ahorita.
Damn. The line's hella long. Alright guys, just getting into the Kung Fu Panda one. So far it's super quick, super quick. The line is not stopping. Super quick. Alright baby.
Hi. Sorry.
What?
Instead of my shoes.
Oh, sorry. Alright, they said we're gonna come to a stop, but so far it's quick.
Make something beautiful happen. Something that brings everyone together, lifts them up.
It's okay. Your songs will carry you.
I love the optimism that's at the heart of this movie. Even when you're really being challenged, you can still dream.
Sing 2 in theaters now. Yes, you get an opportunity if you want to check that out. We're going to get going in just a second. Thank you guys so much for your patience. As I said, we're going to travel through that 400-acre lot. This is the world's largest and busiest studio. We've been giving the studio tour for 57 years, and I want to thank you all for coming out and enjoying this because it allows me to come back out every day and share a little bit of movie making experience along with some secrets. During my tour, I like to sometimes share those behind the scenes secrets that you don't know. My buddy Mike, it's good to see you, man. Hey, so guess what? Thank goodness I'm not driving. My buddy Mike is though. He's gonna say, we're out of here. Look over to your left-hand side and wave goodbye. You're never gonna see those folks again. Once again, my name is Rob. Mike's gonna give us a lift, and we have a very special co-host on board from The Tonight Show. Give it up for Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide,
Rob.
and the greatest driver.
Mike.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Rob.
owes me $5.
What?
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Yes, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs along the center ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during this entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio's private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone and you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord and remain seated. Please, no smoking of any kind during the tour. And be prepared, our tour today features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. You want to have your cameras out for great photo opportunities, but keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you're on board. Welcome to the Universal Studios timeline. On either side of this tram, you're starting to notice some of the movie posters because this is a small sample of the more than 100 years of movie history we have out here at Universal. We are so large we're considered our own city. Like any city or town that you guys live in, the only difference between our city, all we do out here is make movies and television. But we've got to have some of the same things in order to operate every day. For example, coming up over here on our right-hand side, that's Universal Studios Fire Station 51, a real working fire department. Not every fire department, though, has a minion. The minion's out here saying happy holidays. They are out here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's the fire department. I'm not necessarily talking about the minions there. Their job to make sure that we are safe from the front lot, the back lot, and up in the theme park as well. We have a medical facility, a sheriff's substation, used to have a motor vehicle division. Got a post office with our very own zip code. That is how big we are. Our founder, Carl Lemley, wanted to create a one-stop location where you can do all your filming needs. From pre-production to the release of the film, that happens every day out here at Universal Studios. We're coming down to the end of the timeline. As we do, we're going to get on to the next part of the tour, and that is going to be the front line. We have 28 different sound stages. If you don't know what a sound stage is, over on your left-hand side, that's our first sound stage, stage 12, one of our biggest. For the last 20 seasons, that's where they shot The Voice. They moved sound stages. I'll show you a little later where they moved to. Kelly Clarkson films her talk show on stage 1, 2. But in stage 12, that's where they created the mansion in Scarface, Taylor Swift's music video theme, all part of that. Left-hand side, we're right up against some of the action, so I'm going to be watching out for those red lights. If they're flashing, that means I have to jump off the microphone when they're filming inside. The red lights are either by the door or just above the door, and they're called wigwag lights. Where? Those big doors you see there, they swing open, and they are called elephant doors, and we can bring in sets back and forth, whatever it may be. Now, stages 20, 19, and 18, that's where they're currently filming this TV show called Bel Air. It's going to be the dramatic version of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Hacks is filming inside season 2, stages 17 and 16. Before that, Saved by the Bell, and this was Cloud 9 from Superstore. They had that all set up inside. We're going to start heading further into our lot. As we do, we've got a lot of things to point out to you. Hey, Robert, left-hand side, you can see this, all these trucks here. Every production has one of these. We call it base camp. This is base camp for Bel Air. You'll find that trailer is wardrobe. So we got hair and makeup, wardrobe. Catering usually happens out here as well. We work 14, 15-hour days. Don't have the opportunity to leave, so they feed us. Star wagons, dressing rooms for the stars of the TV shows and films. Stage 21 has some incredible history. For the first Jurassic Park movie, that's where the Brontosaurus sneezed on the kids. That was filmed inside there. Ron Howard also created Mission Control. That was for his film Apollo 13 inside Stage 21.
Realism was an essential element for Apollo 13. After all, we were recreating an important moment in American history, a moment many Americans witnessed on television. We thought about filming in Houston, Texas, where the original control room for the Apollo mission still exists. Unfortunately, NASA's engineers didn't have filmmaking in mind when they built Mission Control. Since there was no room for the elaborate camera cranes and tracks we needed for the shots, we had to build our own Mission Control. Wow. Everything had to be exact, even down to the tiniest detail.
Those details are created on our left-hand side. That's the mill. That's where the sets are made. Here are some of the sets on your left-hand side. You can see some are labeled Bel Air. They're going to be delivered to a soundstage or to the back lot. Here's another base camp area. Stage 44, that's where they're filming Mr. Mayor starring Ted Danson. Before that, it was for The Good Place, so Ted Danson's familiar with that soundstage. But Your first celebrity sighting of the day, okay? Left-hand side, Ted the Bear.
Oh my God.
Yeah, don't laugh. Ted just got his own TV show. That's why he's out there partying, having a good time. He stands in front of these great bungalows. These great bungalows used to be dressing rooms for some of Hollywood's most famous celebrities. Jimmy Stewart, Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Sylvester Stallone all had dressing rooms in there. They were fancy, almost like apartments. They're now offices for some of the most talented writers, directors, and producers here in Hollywood. Left-hand side, that office there, that's The Rock's, Dwayne Johnson's. His production company is called 7 Bucks Productions. They produce a lot of film and television shows. If you're watching Young Rock on the Peacock channel, they've been picked up for a 2nd season. As we go by, even though we're coming up on the holidays, keep an eye on these doors. Big name celebrities come and go throughout the day. A lot of casting happens here. Mark Platt, a producer, works here. He produced La La Land, Dear Evan Hansen, Phil Goldfine, Amityville Moon. Elizabeth Banks, right there on your left, that's her office. And then this bungalow, 5195. You see the silhouette on the wall there? That used to be Alfred Hitchcock's old office building. It is now home to the De Laurentiis company. They brought you Hannibal to the big and small screens. Over here on our left-hand side, stages 22 and 23. You can tell these are our newest sound stages because this time we built offices on the front side. And you may also see some of those to be dressing rooms. Keaton, they're filming season 2 in there. Before that, Will and Grace. And if you had a ticket on a Thursday, you could come in with a live studio audience and you guys were able to watch them do their magic. Wow. We're gonna leave that part behind and head into the next part of our tour. This is the back lot where things happen on a large scale. It's my favorite part because I think you really get an idea of some of the movie making magic that we have. And I'm warning you, you may get a little bit homesick. These streets are so realistic that you may be like, oh, that's the coffee shop that I go to. This is our Metro Steps. That's not real brick and mortar. Look closely, it's foam, rubber, and plastic. These are what we call facades. It's just the front of the building. You can see that there's literally nothing behind it. And notice those brownstones? This is great. Let me show you what film there.
Raise the door! Outside that. Outside good. Outside that. Outside good.
B-E-A-U. Looks a little bit different when you put Jim Carrey in there, the dog, you put the signage, the background actors, the cars. Pretty cool. We're gonna head down into Courthouse Square. Now, if I could get this tram going up to 88 miles an hour, I'd take you all back to the future. I can't, but I can take you to Courthouse Square, which was used in Back to the Future. But as you can see right now, Rutherford Falls fans, you are now in the town. Look at all the detail. This is really cool. We haven't had the opportunity to come through here the last few weeks because they've been doing a lot of filming set up for Rutherford Falls.
Wow.
But City Hall, yes, that was used in Back to the Future. I'll prove it to you. Looks a little bit different now, but
It was actually the back lot of the Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had scenes up in the clock tower on that ledge. It was a ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
yeah, so they changed that so it could look differently because so many different productions have used it throughout the years. Gremlins was out here, Psycho 2, Ghost Whisperer. But right now, as you can see, I just love it every time I come down here. This is really gives you an idea of what Rutherford Falls is. Welcome sign there on your left-hand side. So Rutherford Falls gives you that small town feeling. Watch, we just traveled a few hundred feet. We turned the corner, and here we are in the Big Apple. Yes. Over here on your right-hand side, looks like a movie theater, but in the movie Hobbs and Shaw, that was the nightclub. Now, I've been to the Big Apple a few times, but I don't know it as well as my co-host, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. That old woman, tough lady. He's my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
And that's what it looks like behind the scenes. The camera can slide along the tracks there. Art department set designers, they create the city of New York. We use these streets for American Ninja Warrior. We shoot the competitions rounds out here at night. That way, if the sun were up, it didn't get in the eyes of one competitor over another. Create an unfair advantage. On either side of the train, you see some lettering in the storefronts there. That was used for Amazon Prime's Hunter Season 2, starring Al Pacino. We worked with some amazing directors out here. Angelina Jolie, Jordan Peele, Quentin Tarantino, and one of my favorites, Mr. Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made I like films that just take you away from your ordinary life and sweep you up into the action. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses with you. Don't put them on yet, just put them in your hand for about 15 minutes. The Universal tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife in Skull Island. In a sense, this is like a mini sequel, a mini continuation. We are just taking the Kong and Skull Island and the dinosaurs that we established in our feature. We really put a lot of thought into the character and personality of Kong, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. You know, he is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. The most important feature of Kong are his eyes. Kong's eyes are wonderfully expressive. They're full of emotion. His eyes are what are going into his personality and his heart. He's had an enormous number of encounters with his foes, the T-Rexes and the various dinosaurs in Skull Island, so he's been beaten up, scarred, chewed up.
Everybody please remain seated, keep your hands and feet inside the tram. Otherwise, photography, thank you so much. We're headed to Skull Island. Okay, glasses on, everybody. We're on Skull Island. Give yourself a round of applause. You survived. You heard that one. Nice job. You can go ahead and take off those 3D glasses, but hold on, don't lose. It stands for Knight Industries 2000. Next to it is Magnum behind Ferrari, or at least a fiberglass shell of a Ferrari. Underneath, a Volkswagen engine. From Back to the Future, Biv's car, all nice and shiny. Gets a little dirty in the film. On your left-hand side, also, Yabba Dabba Doo! Fred, Barney, Wilma had those out for a spin. A couple from Too Fast and Too Furious. And then from Jurassic World, that's the Gyrossphere. You see how there's no plexiglass in there? They added it later with special effects. That way it wouldn't reflect the cameras when they were filming. A couple Jeeps from the Transformers. Then this big tank. That tank is actually made out of plywood. Yeah, there's a secret. We do that sometimes if it doesn't have to move in the scene and they want to change the shot. It's so much easier to go ahead, take that thing, pick it up with the crane, and then put it back down. That's why sometimes they'll make them out of plywood. I think you guys are adventurous, so let's go on an adventure. Who's up for?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yes, on either side of this tram, you'll begin to notice some of the original props from the series of films of Jurassic Park, including those dinosaurs. Those sneaky dinosaurs. They're back in their cages. Take a peek. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. These cages, there's supposed to be dinosaurs inside here, but they're empty. Everybody, be careful as we come through here. I don't know, that's the Mobile Command Center on your left-hand side. Also made out of plywood. But I'm more concerned with the missing dinosaurs, and I can't see a whole lot with this fog. So please, they can be sneaky, we know that. Watch out. Oh, no. Cars 3 and 4, if you're wondering what we're screaming about, you're going to find out. Well, did anybody get attacked by those dinosaurs? So now you know what it felt like to be an actor in the film. Although they had a script, they knew what was coming. It wasn't really fair for you guys, but I was watching some of your reactions. They were really good. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to stick around Hollywood the next couple of days, try some auditions, why not? You could become, don't laugh, stranger things have happened. You could become the next big stars, and you got your start right here on the Universal Studios tour. Just remember, it was Rob and Mike that helped you become famous. We stopped for a moment on your left-hand side and right-hand side. You see these tree stumps out here? Look like they've been out here for thousands of years, just like that tank, foam, rubber, plastic. Same concept. We can move those around instead of moving an entire camera crew. A lot easier to do that with those. And that Mobile Command Center, I'm giving all the secrets away today. This scene was actually filmed in a parking structure off of Lancashire. That's one of our parking garages. So, the Mobile Command Center, which is made out of plywood, was hung over the parking garage off of Lancashire there. They used green screen, and then they were able to go ahead and create this scene with special effects later on in post-production. I'm afraid of heights. This one freaks me out. Oh, okay. Let's move on from Jurassic Park as we get ready to pull out of Jurassic Park. Steven Spielberg has a huge influence on this lot. This is one of his films. We'll see a couple more as we go on. Come on down, everyone. I want to take you inside Old Mexico. Cars 2, 3, and 4. Good to see you. Hope you're having fun. Come on down here. I live out here in sunny Southern California where the weather is going to be perfect every day. Look, I'm not complaining, but it could become a big issue if I had a scene in my film and I needed it to rain. Let me show you how we make it rain, Hollywood style, okay? Welcome to Old Mexico. Oh, you see the lightning? That's just strobe lights. The thunder is coming off the speakers. And then with the flip of a switch, I can make it rain. You guys want to see some rain? Okay, let me turn it up on this winter day. Let's turn it up higher. Oh, maybe that was too much. I don't want to do too much. So we use a very fancy system to do that. It's called a sprinkler system. But the sprinklers are pointed up and shoots the water into the air. When it comes down, you can actually see it. Then we add a little bit more lightning. Remember, that's just the strobe lights. Some thunder. And we have ourselves a nice winter storm. Pretty cool. I feel like Mother Nature in there. I love this part. Okay, you get the idea. I shouldn't leave it on that long because it could create problems, okay? Oh no, it's not going off. Oh, not again. It's a flash flood, and if you're in a blue seat, you may get wet.
Oh.
That's right, they're all blue. In car one, you're not safe. I warned you. You didn't believe me, did you? Our tour is now approximately at the halfway mark. I just want to remind everybody to stay seated during the entire tour. The studio is private property. And if you drop your phone and you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord to get my attention. I'll be back to assist you, but do remain seated on the tram. Thanks so much. Got your Libre bands. Look around. These sets were in it. Lady Gaga, her music video Judas on your left-hand side. She came out of those church doors. Do I have any Quentin Tarantino fans on board? Any of you? Yeah. You're now on the sets of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Remember when Luke Perry rode in on his horse, surrounded by his men? He was riding into 6 Points, Texas. That's where Mike's driving us right now. Brad Pitt dropped off Leonardo DiCaprio to work. He was shooting a fictitious show called Lancer. Over here on the left-hand side, that's where they shot a scene where he was hanging out with Julia Butters, a young woman, and on the other side was DiCaprio. They shot the rest of the scene inside there because that's a practical set. We can do that. We shoot westerns out here. We really want to dress this thing up. Notice how we're driving on asphalt. We'll cover that with dirt. Let me show you how Jimmy Fallon turned this into the Wild West in this clip. That's right where we are right now. But when you add the music, the background actors, the sets, the props, it all becomes alive. And it's 6 Points, Texas.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal line.
I heard this where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now let's see you mount up and get out of town when we get good.
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Or you can count on it, Fallon. Now get.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to talk down, that's all.
And that was 6 Points, Texas. Over on our left-hand side, you see that lagoon over there? Oh, that lagoon has a lot of history. It was used in this. Remember Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yes, McHale's Navy filmed out there, The Good Place. In the mid-'80s, there was a TV show called Tales of the Gold Monkey. And they built a monkey bar saloon out in the world. Maybe it's a period piece. There's some payphones on the left-hand side there. Anybody even know what a payphone is? Or remember a payphone? A few of us, yeah, right. Anyways, you get an idea of what it looks like inside here. Really, no. It's a slight tremor, don't worry about it, but let's open up this door. We don't want to be inside here if a big earthquake were to happen. That would be a real bad situation. Oh no. Hold on to your belongings, stay seated. We're gonna have to ride this out. It could be the big one. the afternoon we're having out here. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to... But it's safe, like I said. I would have loved to see them pull that thing out. Oh, anyway, feels good, huh? I know I'm feeling, but I like... What are you guys pointing at? I don't... Oh, no. There's another shark. Listen, we're safe on this pier, but everybody stay seated. I gotta call this in because... What? That's my friend Georgie. George! Hey man, there's a second shark. You gotta get out of the water. George? George, don't mess around. Come on, man. Get to the boat right now. You gotta move fast. Oh no. He was one of my closest chums. Right, well, he was ready to get a lot of guts. Uh-oh. The shark took the bait and the pier. What do those cans say? Gasoline? This is bad. Really bad. Anybody see that shark? Anybody?
That's pretty warm. Oh, look at the shark. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. What were you guys all yelling and screaming about? You knew it was a big shark. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing. That shark worked perfectly for us. That was not the case.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were
At home, the fuel tanker. And then from Brother Where Art Thou, you see Smith's music, piano. Actually, shit, I can get it all out. Smith's piano service. But tucked in the corner, our favorite Bumblebee. Raring to go.
Bumblebee right there.
So I would not park anything there, though, for a very important reason. The next door neighbor, the guy freaks me out. Have you heard of Norman Bates? He owns a motel. From Alfred Hitchcock's film Psycho. This is the Bates Motel. There's a vacancy sign up there, so if you skipped a shower this morning, maybe you can check in, clean up. I'm afraid you may never check out. You may remember in the film that Norman was always worried about Mother, and Mother was worried about Norman. She lives in that creepy looking house.
La vecina, ¿verdad?
That house on the left-hand side, though. As we go by, look at the second story window, because sometimes you can still see Mother in her rocking chair looking down. I don't know, making sure that... Oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me Norman Bates was there? Hey, Norman, we were just admiring the hotel. Happy holidays. You could use a little bit of holiday spirit down there. What's wrong? What are you... Norman, that's not holiday spirit. Norman. Okay, cars 2, 3, and 4. This is the worst spot to have a traffic jam. Norman, Mother's calling. Woo, we can thank Mother for giving us saving our lives. Look at that second story window when we're stopped. This doesn't happen very often. Can you see Mother? You can wave if you want. She's not the friendliest in the world, so I'm not sure that Mother will wave back. But some of you are obviously very familiar with Psycho.
This is that random house on the hill. Where's the hill?
This is the hill. This is the hill.
We have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
We stopped here for a moment. Luckily, you guys are pretty brave. You scared Norman away. And I'm glad, because it's a lot safer for us here. Well, we're paused here for a moment. Gives you an opportunity to really see this Psycho house. This was not the original from the film, but it was used later on. And there's been some different adjustments made. If you guys come out here and take our night tour, it has a whole different feel. But the lights are set up in this. You can see the Bates Motel down here as well too. Psycho from Alfred Hitchcock. Of course, Alfred Hitchcock is famous for a lot of things. Many of you probably, if you're Alfred Hitchcock's fans, you know that he is famous for those cameos he's made in his films.
Llegamos bien. What's that, Bumblebee? Darwin, did you see Bumblebee? Bumblebee? You seen it?
We all go and match something. Seen the blood.
Yes, and of course Alfred Hitchcock created some of the most fantastic villains, and you cannot have heroes without villains. And since we're stuck in front of the Psycho house, throughout the years. These are some incredible villains that we've had at Universal in the films and television shows. Yes, there he is. And now, welcome to Steven Spielberg's set, War of the Worlds. You can see how massive this is and all the detail that goes into creating this. You believe it that in the film, it was only about a 4-minute part. All this work for that. Some of you have probably been out here for Halloween Horror Nights. You've seen it look a little bit different at night. We shot some music videos out here as well. I'm going to play you a clip though so you can see what it looked like in the actual film. Check this out.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down and talk about the War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 was found right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep pressing me. Listen, listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Stay them closed. Robbie, get in.
There's a broken glass.
That'd be good.
Get in.
So, take a look. I was going to pause that for a second there. You really get to see how it's all set up. And there it is. You guys can compare it sort of and see how it's still set out here and all the work that goes into it. So, if the question is that a real plane? Absolutely. It was being retired and was being stored in the desert in Arizona. Production bought it for about $60,000. They cut it up into pieces and then they shipped it out here to Southern California. That cost $250,000. Wow. So this is, I think, like about the third set that we've seen from Mr. Steven Spielberg. Wow. He has a huge influence out here at Universal.
When I was about, I don't know, 16 years old, and I began hanging out at Universal during my summers. When I went to college nearby, I continued to come on the lot and try to become a director. So Universal sort of is my birthplace. This is the place I consider my first home. And I love it here. And I keep coming back.
Okay, thanks, Drew.
I'm sorry to interrupt your fun, but we've got video surveillance on that Charger you all saw. We ran it through the system, and the driver has been positively identified as Dominic Toretto. I've been tracking this guy for a while. He's a hardened criminal. He's likely armed, and he is definitely dangerous. My men and I are on our way to apprehend him right now. If you see him, don't be a hero. Don't engage him. Just keep a safe distance and report any further sightings to studio security immediately. We'll handle it from there.
Okay, thank you very much. Whoa, this is a little more serious than I thought. Hold on, we're getting another message here. What's happening? Agent, you got an update?
Look, this might be more serious than I thought.
Oh, great. That happened fast.
This is a secure line. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come, and he'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
This is not your jurisdiction.
It is now, stink pickle.
I'm so tired of you state guys stepping in just whenever you feel like.
Mute him.
Don't you?
Sorry, gonna do it.
That's better. We're moving your vehicle to a safe location until we have the situation under control. Until then, I want everybody to stay calm. Enjoy the ride. Take care of business. Mom's out.
Oh, man. So we're supposed to meet somebody inside here who's going to help get us back to the theme park. Wow, this is cool, but I'm glad Pops is on the case. I don't see anybody. Hello? What would the, and I hear a party going on next door. That's crazy. Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Oh.
Hello. They just got here. All right, I got it. Well, listen, hello, beautiful people, particularly you right there missing the third row. How you doing? You good? My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you in Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over. It's a little messy, but it's all good. The more the merrier. Especially you right there in that third row. Like I was saying. So look, see over there? That's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. But that work of art back over there is made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels. Extra quality.
So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one. All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
So like I was saying, the third row, right?
Oh my gosh, this guy's a character. Okay, so you can hear that party going on. Like I said, we're gonna have to cut through there, and they're gonna help us get back to the theme park safely. So let me get the bouncer to open up the door. Letty said we can go in there, and Roman too. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Oh, all I have to do is mention those two today. We got some pull.
FBI, don't move. Ma'am, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not...
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Trying to move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting.
Go ahead and put on your 3D glasses.
My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Come on, everyone. Mike's going to take us to a safe location. We're almost back. It's an underground parking garage. It's empty. Nobody really knows about this, so Pops and the crew are going to get in front of us, make sure it's safe for us to get out of here. Man. Let's hold up here for a second, though. I don't want to... It sounds too dangerous, right? What about Roman? Roman?
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.